Yo, 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 c'est Baloo. On est en direct de Paname avec mon gars Black. What's up, bro?
How you doing?
Good?
Good to see you.
Yeah. So, how is it to be in Paris? Is it your first time here?
Nope, this is like my third
Third
time.
time?
Yeah, one of my favorite places.
Oh, for real?
The closest that I get to this in North America is Montreal. So
Yeah. I speak French in Montreal too.
there
Yeah. So, yeah, let me tell you when I heard about you first. It was the Problem music video.
Got it.
And when I saw the video, I was like, damn, that's crazy, because it was like a new sound to me, like a new kind of shit, you know. And I was like, yeah, he might be from the six and shit. And then I found out that you're from ATL, and you really like influenced, like my little brother is a rapper. I was like, shit, that shit is crazy. And yeah, the music video that you're doing, like with the bear, and, you know, the one with the big spider and all this shit. I was like, you creative, you know. And congrats for what you've done.
Thank you.
And I know you're gonna be bigger and bigger and bigger.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Yeah. How did you start, like, music? I mean, before the fame and all this, how did you start?
In my room. I rap maybe from elementary school through middle school through high school. Figured out different ways to like implement rap in my everyday life, whether it be in school, in the neighborhood, on the bus. Really didn't matter where. So I just kind of rapped my way through my childhood until I knew that I was taking it like more serious than everybody else around me. And at that point, it was like, okay, well, let me learn how to make songs.
Yeah. And where do you find like your creativity? I mean, for your music video, like I said, like, you know, the spider, the bear, and the last one you did with j.cole. And how do you find, like, are you working with the director, or you let them find the idea?
I think what we do like as a team is just, you know, not overthinking. You know, like the music kind of paints a picture that is easy for us to put the imagery around. And as a group and a collective, we just kind of get together, we bounce ideas off of each other, and we just try our best to make our videos like an experience.
What's the difference for you between the two projects, the Free Black and the last one you just dropped, the East Atlanta Love Letter?
Free Black was more so like what I went through in my life, like up until that point. And this one was like an update on what's going on right now. And I would say like that they're both still connected in some kind of way. I kind of feel like they go together. Like it was like part one and part two. So you have Free Black, which is like the prelude and the introduction. And then you have East Atlanta Love Letter, which was my introduction to more people. And, you know, an update to people who are already following.
Yeah. When I heard your first week sales, I was like, yes, like I was feeling like I was winning with you, because I heard about you, you know, at the beginning. And how did you feel? Like, were you scared, like, to know about, like?
I mean, yeah, because it's the second album, sophomore album. You hear about sophomore curse. You hear about like all these, you know, like different weird little things. And of course, just being like an artist, you want to know like where your mark is, and like where you stand with your fans, where you stand with the industry. And the first album did like 10,000 first week, but it went on to be gold and now almost platinum. And for me, it was just like, if I sell more than 30, then I'm happy.
Yeah.
If I sell more than 40, it's a great week.
But 70, bro?
76. I was
That's
like,
fucking crazy.
That means next album is 100 plus.
You know, I was talking on Twitter before that. I was like, yeah, he's underrated.
Yeah.
That's my man.
Yeah.
And when I saw the 70, I was like, damn, I killed it. So what's next for you? I mean, are you working on another project, another like music video? I know you dropped the one with j.cole recently.
Yeah, now it's tour. That's just like touring. I started in South Africa, jumped over to Australia, did Dubai, Lebanon, now Europe, and then the States. So tour and take a break, sit down, and then figure out what's next. I think whatever is next as far as music has to move in somewhat of a different direction, since the first two albums went together and were a couple. I think the next thing is just sitting down and figuring out what the angle, what the sound, what the feel, what the story is.
I've never been to Africa. How was it to be in Africa?
Crazy.
The best moment there?
Yeah, I did everything from safaris, lions, cheetahs. We did helicopters, wineries, saw the landscape, saw the people. And it was my first, like that was the first place I went after the album dropped. So I got to see like people's new reaction towards me. You know, it's like I haven't been home yet, so I don't really know like what the scale of the attention is. But when I went to South Africa, I couldn't walk around at all.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it was just
That's
like
crazy.
they knew.
So how does it feel? I mean, you're from ATL. I know you work hard, and to see that people overseas really fuck with you. How does it feel?
I mean, music is just transcends. You know, it's like you think about it. and you don't really know how far it goes until you step foot into another place, and then you see, and you're like, okay, this is real.
Yeah, this is real. It's not just only the internet. That's real.
Real.
Yeah. And what's the favorite song of the last album for you? Your favorite song?
I feel like they all are my favorite for their own reasons. But if I had to pick a couple favorites or a favorite, I love Disconnect.
Mm-hmm.
I love Pretty Little Fears. This is tough. I love Stan.
Yeah, Stan. Yeah, mine is Sorry, because
Sorry.
I feel like you're talking about my life.
Yeah. Sorry is one of them too. I feel like Sorry and Disconnect, I'm kind of like tied with those two for which one is my favorite.
And I'm not gonna lie, the first time I heard about you, I was calling you Six Lack, how did you come with the idea of the spelling of the name? And
it just came from the neighborhood I grew up in. Like I was I grew up in Zone 6. I was born in the 6th month.
Oh, yeah.
Favorite number was 6. Reoccurring number in my life path number. I got a numerology. Favorite color was black. Put them together.
Yeah,
it's pretty much easy for me.
And as you just say, you're from ATL. Who are like people you look up to from there? Like your influence in like.
Yeah, I think Atlanta's had like a crazy amount of influences as far as my careers went. I've seen everything from Outkast and Goody Mob to Tip and Jeezy to Future and Thug and like all these newer people. It's so much going on in Atlanta that if you're living there at any moment, you're bound to be inspired by something that you hear on the radio or something you see right next to you. So
if I want to go to Atlanta, where should I go?
The city, honestly, like anywhere in the city or east of the city, it's just like you can find good food, you find good energy, you find good parties, and
okay. Atlanta is killing the game right now.
Atlanta,
there's you, there's Lil Baby, there's like Ghana, you think ATL run the game?
I think Atlanta has been ahead of the pack for a long time, like maybe since Outkast, I think since, at least I could say from then on, it was just Atlanta. The style changed, the face changed, the sound changed, but it remained, ATL.
But your sound is kind of like, it's a little bit different from the ATL sound.
Yeah.
Where did you find this inspiration? What makes you that different?
Just listening to people that inspire me, that I look up to, from Erica, Sade, to just like different people. It was like I knew I wanted to keep the Atlanta influence, but I also wanted to implement soul into it. So I just figured out how to use my voice in the best way, what to talk about, and how to sometimes put it over trap drums, and figured it out.
And my little brother told me you used to be a battle rapper. Is it true?
Yeah.
For real?
Sure.
He told me, ask him if it's true.
Yeah, I definitely battle like middle school, high school, like.
There's video on the internet?
There's videos all on YouTube.
Oh, for real?
I have like hidden videos that nobody's ever seen. Tons of videos.
Tons?
Tons of videos.
Okay, I might try to find them.
Yeah. Some of them might be left on YouTube, some of them.
Okay. So my last question, and then I'm gonna do the little challenge about love. My last question is gonna be, if you gotta talk to an upcoming rapper or someone who wanna make it just like you, what advices can you give him?
Just when you're working and you think you're good, keep working. When somebody tells you you're great, keep working. When you get an award or an accomplishment, keep working. Like every day I wake up, I'm still trying to figure out how to get better. I'm never comfortable in what I've done. I never look at what I've done and say, this is it, or I'm great, or I'm dope, or I'm this. It's like, no, it's like you can do better, you can do more. So every day you wake up, do more.
Yeah. So, and when did you realize that you made it?
Maybe when I played my first sold out show.
Oh,
it's like,
where was it?
In Atlanta.
Atlanta?
Yeah. So it's like you see the numbers on the internet and you see like celebrities posting your stuff.
Yeah.
But not until you step on stage and you see people singing it word for word. It's like, okay, like I did something.
Yeah. That's dope. So, like I told you, I'm gonna ask you a question about love.
Yeah.
The first one is, how do you know when someone loves you? When you love someone and when someone loves you? When you love someone first?
You know you love someone when you don't really have to think about, like what to say or what to do or how to act or how to be. It's just like natural.
Okay. Do you think once you love someone, you will always love them?
Yeah. I think in some kind of form or fashion, it might not be in love with you. although you like love can be lost, but I think, you know, if you actually love somebody in life, and I think we feel like we know what love is, but we don't really know. But when you actually love somebody, it doesn't like disappear; it just changes, you know.
Okay. Would you still be able to love someone after they've been like unfaithful?
It's a tricky one, but again, you know, love is communication.
Mm-hmm.
Love is not always pretty. And not even just speaking on like me, like on somebody else's. And I think sometimes you have to be able to talk, and love is about growing with people through the bad times. And sometimes a bad time could be infidelity. It's just like, is that the person that you're willing to go through it with or not?
Okay. Can you define love in 5 words?
Trust, communication, understanding, perspective, and fluid.
Okay. How to make a girl happy? Out question.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah. The list is endless. There are a million ways you can make them mad too.
Yeah. It's easier to make them
it's
mad,
way
right?
easier to make them mad. Yeah. How to make them happy though? Let's be honest.
Be honest?
Yeah, be honest.
Okay, good answer. And last question, did you love our interview?
I love this interview.
Yeah, for real? You're not lying?
It was fluid.
Yeah, it was cool.
There you go.
Yeah, and let me teach you French a little bit. Let me see. You know French. You told me you've been here 3rd time. Like it's your 3rd time.
A little
here.
bit, yeah.
So what do you know?
Do I know him?
Yeah, any
Bonjour,
French
comment
word?
ça va?
Ça va?
Yeah, ça va bien.
Bien.
Yeah.
See, you
Je
speak.
m'appelle Ricardo. Yeah.
Tu t'appelles Ricardo. Okay, yeah, you speak French. Maybe you want me to teach you something real quick?
Mm-hmm.
What word do you want to learn?
What do I want to know? That's a good question.
Yeah.
What? Because I feel like I need to pick something that I can use today.
I know your friend are looking for food. Maybe.
Yeah. Do you guys serve hot wings?
Ah, okay. We say hot wings too. So,
Yeah.
est-ce que tu as
Est-ce que tu as
des
des
hot wings?
hot wings?
Est-ce que tu as des hot wings?
Est-ce que tu as des hot wings?
Yeah. Yeah, you can use it today
Got
when
it.
you go to the spot. Est-ce que tu as des hot wings?
Got it.
Yeah, I got it. Thanks, bro. It
Thank
was like really cool to meet you.
You too.
And keep working. I know you're gonna be super big, bro. You are big,
Thank you.
but you're gonna be bigger.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.